BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.
You're listening to Tuesday's episode of The Archers from BBC Radio 4.
I think I finally managed to persuade Linda that I don't have to ride in on a horse.
Pat mentioned you were worried about that.
Worried? I was petrified. And it made no sense at all for it to be me when Lily Pargeter could do it as easy as apple pie.
Yes, I imagine she could.
So it was all agreed, and then Linda said that the king on the horse was meant to be like the leader, the centre of attention, which is why she wanted me to do it.
Oh, I see.
So I said, well, OK, let Lily come on riding, but have me leading my horse, which could be like a white charger or something, and that would make the arrival of the kings all the more spectacular.
And Linda agreed, did she?
Yes, she did.
Oh, good.
Oh, such a weight off my mind, Tony, it really is. Anyway, look, I'd better get over to the dairy.
Oh, Johnny was showing me the photos he took yesterday.
Oh, yes.
Some beautiful ones of the cheese store. All of Helen's cheeses lined up on the shelves.
Well, I hope he's deleted that one of me.
Which one?
Of me trying to plug the pipe in.
Oh, that was one of my favourites.
Oh, it's horrible, Tony. I look completely demented.
I wouldn't say completely.
And Johnny promised me he'd delete it.
There you go. One latte and a slice of lemon drizzle.
Thank you. Can I pay by card?
Yes, of course.
It's Helen, isn't it?
Yeah.
You probably don't remember me.
Yes, I do. You're Hazel Woolley. If you'd like to present your card.
Right.
Do you want your receipt?
No, it's okay.
Oh, well, that's gone through all right.
This is all new, isn't it? This tea room.
Depends what you mean by new.
Well, it wasn't here last time I was in Ambridge.
Oh, no, but we've been going a good few years now. When they opened the farm shop.
But this isn't a Bridge Farm enterprise.
No, it's mine.
And it's a viable business, is it?
We do all right.
Only you don't seem to be very busy.
Well, you've just missed the lunchtime rush.
This cake is delicious.
Thank you.
Did you make it?
Yeah, that's one of mine.
A woman of many talents.
I don't know about that.
Well, I think this tea room is a great addition to Ambridge. I shall come again.
How long are you staying for, Hazel?
Only till the end of the week. But I shall be back. I own the flat above the shop, you know.
Of course I know. I used to live there. Until you threw me out.
What about this? A 2-bedroom flat in Borchester Old Market.
We are not moving to Borchester.
Just as a temporary measure.
You know what the traffic's like in the morning. Take us the best part of an hour to get to Ambridge.
We need to find somewhere.
Just when we're trying to move Summer Orchard down here, so you don't have to spend hours driving backwards and forwards for work.
But we've got to be practical, Tom.
Well, there's nothing practical about Borchester Old Market. Nowhere to park for a start.
Okay. Okay, what about this one? A 3-bedroomed house in Darrington.
You don't want to live there, believe me.
Why not? It's got quite a reasonable rent.
Because it's on a really rough estate.
I know we have 2 months, but that really isn't very long. And it's over Christmas.
I refuse to accept it.
Oh, Tom.
She is completely out of order.
She's not, though, is she?
You don't know her. She's trying it on, I'm sure she is.
What can we do?
It's not as if it's the only property she owns round here.
Isn't it?
No. Keeper's Cottage is hers as well, and that's much more suitable as a retirement bolt hole for someone like her.
So who lives there?
I'm not sure.
Probably someone who's paying a great deal more rent than we are.
I'll ask Dad, he'll know.
Oh, there's no point, Tom. She's obviously made up her mind she wants this place. And we're going to have to leave eventually, so we might as well just bite the bullet and try and find somewhere else.
I suppose. And at least we've got 2 months.
I mean, I was all right. I just moved in with my boyfriend, now my husband. But for Tom and Natasha, it's not so easy.
And believe me, I feel dreadful having to ask them to leave. But the fact is, after my brush with COVID, this was the place I felt I needed to be. That little flat. Well, it's just so perfect for my needs at this particular time.
Right.
And it was bequeathed to me by my darling daddy. He found such contentment himself here in Ambridge with dear, dear Peggy.
It's just, well, it's a bit rough on Tom and Natasha having to move out at such short notice, what with Christmas and everything.
I know. I feel very sorry for them, particularly for Natasha. Such a nice woman. I never met her before, but she was so friendly, so welcoming.
Yes, she's lovely.
And you're friends with her, are you?
Well, I don't see that much of her. She's a bit of a workaholic.
But obviously a successful businesswoman.
Oh, yeah, she's quite the entrepreneur. Owns Summer Orchard, the drinks company.
So I heard.
Built it up from nothing.
That must have taken some doing.
Yes, she works incredibly hard. Never seems to stop. A lot of midnight oil burned in that flat.
Really?
And Susan's always complaining about having to take in deliveries for Summer Orchard at the shop when Natasha's not there. Oh. That's why they're trying to move the business down here, to make life a bit easier for her.
Hello, Johnny.
Oh, hi.
More photographs.
Yep.
Not really the best view of the cows, I'd have thought. Are they being milked?
No, the backsides aren't the best feature. I was just trying to get a general shot of the milking parlour.
For the Christmas card.
Yeah, probably not, no. I've got some much better ones. Grandad on his tractor in the early morning mist. Tom harvesting veg in the polytunnels.
About the Christmas card, Johnny.
What about it?
That photo you took of me yesterday with me all hunched over and pulling that awful face. You're not going to use it, are you?
It's not really up to me. The card is Grandad's project.
I did ask you to delete it.
But I thought it was great, and so did Kirsty.
Well, I really don't like it.
Why not?
It just makes me look like an idiot.
No, it doesn't.
So undignified.
Come on, Susan. We all agreed it's very difficult to look dignified in a hairnet.
And the thought of it going on a card and everyone
Look out,
saying...
Susan, that cow's going to wee.
Oh, no! Oh!
Oh, dear.
Oh!
Sorry,
Oh!
I did try to warn you.
I apologise for turning up unannounced like this, Tom. I can see you're busy.
Yes, I am.
I just felt we got off rather on the wrong foot yesterday, and I wanted to clarify the situation.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry if I seem rude. I suppose it is your flat. You can do what you want with it. It was just a shock, that's all.
Yes, I understand.
Still, at least we can stay for Christmas.
Actually, that's why I wanted to speak to you.
What does that mean?
There's a paragraph in your lease that specifically states that the premises should not be used for business purposes.
What's that got to do with anything?
You might like to inquire of your wife exactly which parts of her business she's been conducting from the flat.
What are you talking about?
Does she, or does she not, spend her working days, and some nights, by all accounts, engaged in business dealings for her company from the flat?
It's not like it's the company's registered office.
No, it isn't. It's registered as a purely residential property. But not only does your wife work there, pretty much full-time as far as I can tell, there are, so I'm told, regular deliveries for Summer Orchard made to that address.
Who told you that?
Are you saying it's not true?
Well, there's been the occasional package. I mean, it's not like it's a regular thing.
That's not what I've heard.
Well, I would advise you, Hazel, not to listen to gossip.
And I would advise you, Tom, to study very carefully the wording of your lease. Because I believe I have amassed sufficient evidence to prove that the premises are being used for commercial purposes.
A few phone calls, the occasional delivery.
And I'd be perfectly justified in evicting you in a fortnight.
What?
But, as you are family, I will split the difference and give you a month.
A month? Oh, come on, Hazel. Is it your aim in life to completely ruin Christmas for us?
Oh, Now you're casting me as Scrooge, are you?
Well, if the cap fits.
I don't think there's anything more to be said.
No, Hazel, now hang on a minute.
So I'll bid you good afternoon.
Is Susan all right?
Yes, she's fine, Johnny. She's just having a shower. We've packed her mucky clothes into a plastic bag for her to take home, and Pat's lent her some clean ones.
I feel awful about it. I did try to warn her.
Well, it's a hazard of the milking parlour, isn't it?
When it happens to me, I can just change my overalls. She was on her way home all dressed in a coat and hat.
I know.
I didn't realise how upset she was about it.
Well, Susan can be a bit sensitive about things.
And all because of a stupid photograph.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much for that, Tony. Hi, Johnny.
Hi.
Feeling a bit better now?
Yeah, much better, thanks. Oh, finally got rid of that awful smell.
I'm really sorry.
Not your fault.
And just so you know, I have deleted the photograph.
Oh, thank you. Honestly, I don't know what it is with me and animals. I always seem to bring out the worst in them.
I've lost count of the times I've been weed on by a cow.
Oh, I'm sure. But for me...
Just a case of wrong place, wrong time.
But it's just like that business with the horse.
What horse?
In the mysteries. Susan's playing one of the three kings.
I mean, I did try and learn to ride. I gave it my best shot, but I simply couldn't get the hang of it. And I'm sure the horse knew it.
But now you're going to be leading a horse.
I'm having second thoughts about that now, Tony. I'm going to tell Linda to forget the whole idea. Today has just gone to prove what I always suspected. Me and animals simply do not mix.
She said what?
That you were using the flat as a place of business.
But that's rubbish.
I know, I told her.
The odd email and phone call using my own phone does not amount to using the place as commercial premises.
I know.
That's an utterly ludicrous suggestion.
Exactly what I said, but she wouldn't listen.
I simply cannot believe... Oh, what a wretched woman! I bent over backwards to be nice to her when she came round, and this is how she repays me.
You can't say I didn't warn you.
I honestly thought you were exaggerating, but this... Oh, can we fight her, like you said?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Can we try? I mean, everyone's been working from home recently, haven't they?
I read through the tenancy, and technically, she's probably right. That's Hazel. Once she's got her eye on the prize, if she wants us out, she'll find a way. Trust me.
Although... Well, there is something else that concerns me, Tom.
What?
How does she know about those deliveries? In fact, how does she even know that this is where I work? I mean, when she came round, I tidied everything away. Closed the laptop.
Yeah, someone's been talking, haven't they?
Yes. And I bet I know who it is.